Hello, here I am on the banks of the Fitzroy River camping in Rockhampton, and I thought you might like to have a wee tour of my Sprinter motorhome. So come on in, come up the stairs, just a couple of stairs, and into the main part of the motorhome. And for day use, the motorhome is set up as 2 couches. One of the features I really love about this motorhome is that it has some switches to automatically put the bed out ready for sleeping. So just press this button here and the bed extends out into the middle of the room, making a very generous double or a very good sized single bed. Actually, during the day I leave it out a little bit because then there's extra room for longer legs, which I have, and the back is not straight up and down. Over the back here I store my table for outdoor use, and during the night time it doubles as a headboard so that I'm not losing my pillows over the end of the mattress there. In terms of entertainment, I have a television set and a DVD player, and that plugs into normal 240 volt if I'm hooked up, but at the moment I'm free camping, so I'm not plugged in, and it's got a battery connector that runs off my solar panel. On the roof I have 150 watts of solar. So if you look in here, just hidden behind this cupboard is my control system, and I have a red arc system here, and this is new, and so this charges the house battery. I have 2 batteries, one to run the engine and the other to run everything in the house. And the red arc system charges on solar, but it's a green system as well, so if I start the engine it will draw on the engine, but if there's sun out it will use the solar energy before it does a draw on any of the engine. Up here, this coast to coast system, and I have a monitor here, and it's a little bit hard to see the lights, but at the moment I've got 1/3 of a tank of water, which will keep me going for a day or two, and my battery is sitting at 2/3 full, and that's a good amount it will enable me to run my fridge and the television for many hours during the night. Here I've got USB ports and 12 volt for a normal cigarette lighter to plug in so that I can charge my iPad and iPhone and all of those sorts of things. In terms of cooking, I have a microwave that's just here, and under the bench here, if I just lift this up, I have 3 gas burners, which is more than enough for my use. And under here, quite a generous sized sink, and that tap lifts up and the water runs freely, reasonable pressure. I've got hot and cold, so if I'm plugged into 240 I can get hot water, or when I'm not, I have a Truma system that runs on gas, and it will then give me hot water, so it charges it up using the gas and I get some hot water. Down below here I have a Waco fridge that's probably a bit bigger than a normal bar fridge, and it's a good size, runs on both 240 and also the 12 volt house battery system. In here I have a small slide out pantry to put some goods, and down the end I have a bench here that folds up. Let me get a bigger view back there so that gives additional space for preparation. The thing people are most surprised about with my van is the fact that I have a shower and toilet. So behind this door I have a Thetford toilet, which is a cassette style toilet, and above here I have a shower, and again, if I'm plugged into 240 volt, I've got nice hot water. Otherwise I just turn the Truma system on and I've got enough hot water. So that's my motorhome. Oh, I wanted to show you my lights. I love my lights, which are touch on. I don't know why that's not working. Maybe I've turned a switch off here. Let me see. I have. So here, if I touch the lights, they'll go on and turn them off again. And over the bed, I have some great bedside lights, bedside reading lights. So that's a tour of my van with its air conditioning system that switches when you need it in the cold. And this is me going all the way back into the driver's seat to give you a wider view. One of the things that was important to me was that the van was walk-through, and that's exactly what I've got. The passenger seat swivels to provide extra seating as well, and hard to believe that this was once an ambulance, isn't it? It's a very, very comfortable motorhome that was converted by Camper Vans Australia in South Sydney. So I hope you've enjoyed the tour of my motorhome, and I'll say goodbye for now. Bye bye.